So yeah, I think tonight is going to be episode 67. We're like 2 off. We're
So close to greatness.
Getting close, getting close.
yeah, it's going to be like episode 69, and then like after that'll be fucking episode 420. Yeah, we've hit a pretty big landmark though. Like it's June. We're getting good stuff to happen. It's good good time.
That's like 12 days of playing D&D.
Yeah. We've got like over 100 hours.
Doable.
Really?
Yeah, like of streamed content. We're on episode 67. Multiply that by like the 2.5 hours per average per game is like several numbers in size and amount.
It's a whole lot.
At least 12.
It's greater than 10 hours.
Probably about 6 or 7 days worth of content. Like, it's a pretty fun amount. But yeah, today's episode 67. My name's Brad. I'll be running today's game, kind of, in that I will be saying what happens after dice are rolled. I'll run it up to that extent, and everything else, well, you can blame these fucks. It'll be a wonderful time. Starting off with introductions and general getting to knowances. Joa, top middle, could you please introduce yourself, describe a character, and also state for us if your character Durger had to hijack one type of modern vehicle, what would it be?
So I'm Joa. I'm going to play in Drogar or Durger, the Battlemaster Barbarian. If he had to hijack any modern vehicle, I'd say he'd go for probably something big and loud, like some sort of like maybe like a Humvee, something just big, loud, gets in the way, can run through things if needed.
Like a Jeep Gladiator?
Yeah.
They're like the Wrangler, but better.
Yeah, I think he could take that. He'd give that a ride.
Nice. I like that like a lot. Hey Harrington, could you please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us if Arrow had to pick one NPC to kill, one NPC to fuck, and one NPC to marry.
Nice.
Who would it be?
I'm Harrington. I'm playing Arrow. He is a very hairy boy right now. He's half elf, but the half elf features are kind of going away. Sharp teeth, the warlock, and Dissipator for all 3 answers.
Wow.
Oh.
We'll say kill would be Asmodeus, and then Dissipator for the other 2.
Oh, all right. No. Okay.
He's a sap.
You gotta remain loyal to the patron.
This man knows what he's about. I love that. There was a set of decisions that went into that answer, and they were made ahead of time. Looking over to our left, Chris, could you please introduce yourself, describe a character, and also state for us what is a question Shep has had that has not been answered?
Alright, I am Chris, or Christina, and I am playing Dr. James Shepard, a variant human rogue. Question he's not had answered. He's still, I think, it's slightly subconscious. He doesn't fully realize it. He wants to be respected, and he doesn't quite understand why people. He doesn't realize he's a freaking idiot. Yeah. So, he's doing what he can to like raise himself up in the world, and he doesn't understand why people see right through it. So. Not that bright. Not about social aspects, I guess.
Hey, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Could you please introduce yourself, describe a character, and also state for us if Fork had to kill one PC, who would it be?
All right. I'm Nick. I'm playing Fork. He's a three-horned satyr punch boy. And he's already dead. He would have killed Chad. He didn't like Chad at all. I'd say it's probably Tim Toothy, because he's kind of stealing his whole steez with the punching. So I don't know if you know who Tim Toothy is, but that's a Sunday game Trevor character. Yeah.
That's good stuff. Looking over to screen right, Ben. Could you please introduce yourself, describe your character, and also state for us what is one thing that motivates Hrungir other than duty?
Hello, my name is Ben. I'm playing Hrunger, the Goliath cleric, domain order, follower of Bane. Hrunger has been up to killing some dragons. Not really sure if it's in everybody's best interest, but dragons have stuff, and stuff makes people stronger in order to fulfill one's destiny, we'll say. Describe him. He's a monstrous sized Goliath. He's 7+ feet tall, 300 pounds. He had been shorn, shaven, tattooed on the head. Tattoos on the head are there, but he recently mysteriously started growing massive amounts of facial hair due to a magic item he has acquired. So he's got that going for him. And outside of duty, what motivates him? Internal conflict of law. There's a lot of people in charge of Arrowknee that probably shouldn't be in charge of Arrowknee. There are a lot of outside forces that influence Arrowknee that are not lawful. They're underhanded. They're shady. And he's wrapping his head around it. And I'm going to put forth a plan over the next couple of months. I'm hoping to bring some order to this place.
And
Sorry, that was long-winded.
No, you're good. Bottom middle, looking over to Charlie. If you could please introduce yourself, describe a character, and also state for us what's something Perry's learned that Perry finds very interesting.
Hi, my name's Charlie. I'm playing the adventurer formerly known as Lord Periwinkle Dunderbath. Something that Perry has learned that he finds very interesting. Oh man, there's so many things that he's learned that he finds very interesting. Some of it's the psychological understanding of Shitteth and what he's going through, and Fitteth on that same side of that coin, as well as kind of Lucky and the actual depths of his emotions that he doesn't allow anybody else to see. That I think in this group, or most of the PCs, only Perry has begun to scratch the surface of. Apart from that, all of the Monopolis stuff and how this trash chute of a world acquired so many of its stronger beings, if you will.
Nice.
Also, just how much Dissipator sucks.
Yeah, fuck that guy. And everybody that believes in him, it's awful.
Yeah, screw him.
So, today's game, we'll start off in the town of Arrowknee. We are hanging out in Lucky's Tavern. You'll note Lucky, the off-blue half-elf, slinging drinks left and right, back and forth. He's got your drinks prepared for you. He's making a mark off on the tab. First drink's no longer free, fuckheads. I've got to charge for it now. It's getting to the point where business is starting to slow down, and I actually need payment for goods and services. My usual flow of income has been fucking erupted. And I would thoroughly appreciate somebody going and doing something about that.
Right. I'm assuming we're discussing the Brokenclaw situation?
I'm assuming yes. Yes, we are. I am very deeply upset about Brokenclaw and the travesties against all sort of morality and any sort of regard for human and halfling and etc. life over there. I demand an invasion on moral grounds immediately.
We'll get you your source and your fix, Lucky.
What's our cut?
Your cut is a job well done and the wonderful feeling of having done a truly moral mission, because that is what this is. Morally motivated.
What if you already have one of those?
I will give you a medal to put on your chest. And a draft notice.
Oh. Alright, I could do it for that, I suppose.
I won't do
Is
it.
the medal going to say Dr. Phil as well?
No, but it will have a signing bonus that you can spend on a Mustang.
Oh, I've never ridden a horse before.
Harrington's face.
I almost did it. I almost did it. That it?
I mean, yes.
No.
What?
Not it. Not, you want us to do this X mission at life and limb with for a single medal.
I mean, you can always go talk to Fainware about this moral mission and see if he wants to muster up some people.
I think I'll go check with him.
You...
It's a human rights issue, is it not?
Look, all I'm saying is if you go to Fainwar, you'll actually have to follow fucking rules when you boots hit ground. You'll have to check whose asses those boots are going through. Yeah.
Information on Elaine. Can you give me information on Elaine?
Fuck no, I can't get you information on my left ass cheek. I'm having a hard fucking time because my supply for income has been cut off, and I'm pissed.
So let's talk about actual payment then.
Yes, the cut that I said right off the bat.
Yes. You know how Brokenclaw has goods and services? You can't take the services. See? No, somebody's... Yeah, they have shit lying around. And it's currently owned by the government of Brokenclaw. And you guys are going to go over there and make that not a fucking thing. So, and hear me out here, if you decide to ransack the whole fucking place and then don't write it down for your taxes when you come back in the town because you have not alerted Fainwar like a fucking snitch, you could probably go in, get out, bring a bunch of shit back with you, liberate a whole fucking people, and make it so that I can get my fucking teddy bears and other goods.
Various sundry items.
Yes, shipped into town like I need.
I just have one question off of that. We're supposed to be paying taxes?
Yes.
Don't ever mention that word around me again.
And if you tell anyone about this, I'll tell them that you've paid nothing in taxes on any of the loot that you've been taking in.
I ain't paying taxes shit.
Yeah,
I don't-
I'm sure Mayor Fainwell would love to hear about that.
I don't
Sure,
like
we
the
would love
word
to hear
ransack.
about
I like the word reappropriation.
Let's go do war crimes for Lucky, guys.
Tactical requirement.
Prongir, we don't always get along very well, but I really appreciate your mind in these matters.
Brad, can you change the title of the stream to War Crimes for Lucky, please?
I can't call it war crimes for YouTube reasons.
But can you do
yeah.
reappropriation?
Reappropriation. Oh,
Repo for Lucky.
Those are very very specific topics that show up on very specific types of feeds. That I
Tactical requirement.
Like tactical
fair enough. Fair enough.
I like I can't think of a way to title it that isn't very
Hot
red
button
flaggy.
topic issue-y.
Yeah. I mean, how do you do an invasion of a sovereign
Wink,
government
wink.
without?
Look, a small
Wink,
government.
wink, collecting goods.
A small government got a new person in power, and now we can't get our drugs from them. We have to go overthrow that person.
It's true.
Supply and demand for Lucky.
There's a little Iran
So we're
Contra
the
going
U.S. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And you said no rules of engagement, correct?
on.
If you
There's
want to
some-
make rules of engagement, go talk to Fainwar, is what has been
Nope.
said.
No.
All right, I'll lay out some rules. No bad stuff.
Guys,
All
I got
right,
the wrong
that's number
password.
one. He's got a bunch of gas. That's fine. Rule number two: have fun. You know,
I am
just
a
'cause
way
we're
to
doing-
set off. It works.
just because we're stealing cocaine from underprivileged people and taking away a good government doesn't mean we can't have fun. Rule three:
Perhaps
No.
once you're done with the teddy bears, you can donate them to the orphanage and get a tax write-off.
Rule three: write off all your taxes.
Fun fact, fuck no, you can't do that at all because the teddy bears come to me, and if you try and sneak past me, well, let's just say you'll have a
No,
whole new
thing-
fucking war to worry
Those
about.
things are removed. I mean, you don't support the teddy bear. Do you reuse the bear?
Yes.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I believe firmly in reducing, reusing.
Excellent.
And
Do you get
recycle.
green credits for that from the government?
There's actually a fifth. I think Billboard said reduce, reuse, recycle, and had like 4 animals on one body.
Shep, I'm not gonna lie, I liked you up until about 5 seconds ago. We had a great thing going. I don't know what went into that. We were joking jovially, and now you're asking about bringing items to places that are not my tavern or my receptacle.
I was trying to get you a tax break, man.
No,
Trying to help you out.
and I cannot stress this enough. If this makes its way onto a tax document, I'm already broke. There's no tax break about this. There's no break, there's no tax. Keep it off the books, keep it under the table, and keep it under the building. And mum's the word.
In the back of Lucky's mind, he hears, "What the fuck's the deal with this guy? Is he a fucking narc?"
He tells you that he's like a person that decides to do their job very well. And then makes no further point after that because I'm trying to figure out a way to make a joke about the thing I want to joke about. But the internet is a thing, and I'll have to...
Game
I'm gonna
Room
see if I
1?
can-
Everyone.
I don't even know. I might need to sneak it in later. I'm working on it. I have to be very careful with these kinds of jokes for a lot of reasons, because sometimes when you mention the wrong kind of movie about dancing, the sequel where they have the room that goes around, you know the one. Sometimes you get put on a watch list because you made the meme about that. It's the whole time.
Yeah. Look,
Sorry.
we don't gotta write no down nothing.
I think the only real rule here is don't kill each other over the shit that we're grabbing.
Fucking bingo!
And I will add a rider that Drogar should wear his aviators.
I mean, how else is he going to take that new tractor in?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna light shit on fire, guys, you gotta be walking away from the blaze with the aviators.
Oh, they're already on. As soon as you said that, they're on. They're on, ready to go.
Well, then we're good to go. Let's go.
2 questions.
2 questions. Number 1, do you have a person to put in power after the head of the snake is cut off? Because a power vacuum is more dangerous.
Oh, of course I do.
Okay. Second question, what percentage of the town has to be left?
These are people.
The more people left,
what?
the better.
Okay?
You take Ruggy out, whatever that takes.
Okay, yeah.
I think we should go in aiming for Ruggy, and anyone that gets in our way, like openly hostile towards us, we take out. But I don't think we need to go in and like kill everything. We don't need to make this a Russian stealth mission, if you know what I mean.
No, we just need to emotionally cripple the little bastard.
No, we need to kill him.
Well, that's how you kill him.
No. Is there like
It's more fun when he's crying.
Yeah.
I don't like that statement. Is there like a keeper, like
A keeper?
like a building castle kind of thing?
Fortress,
Town hall.
castle, town hall.
Town hall?
I don't know. Fight bar was town hall in Brokenclaw, right?
I mean, on paper, no.
But was there a town hall?
I mean, Mary ran the shit out of that place, out of that.
Right.
Is-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is Mary who you intend to put back in power?
Oh God, no! Why would I put Mary in power? No, she's crazy.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, if you want a place to be entirely riddled with crime, you put Mary in power. Oh God.
Yeah, that was the fun part. Everything's legal in Brokenclaw. Let's go have our day.
That's how you get a Ruggy in charge of the place. You notice how that didn't happen here?
So you hire a hit squad, take out the ruggy, you put the person back in charge, and we go have fun.
Or
I
you
mean,
just-
I thought that was because of a couple of chuckle fucks that went to purgatory and fucked around with Rugged Duggus, but that's just me.
So, I have a plan for who to put in charge of Brokenclaw. It'll go wonderfully. I can guarantee it will have no issues. Yeah.
Can you tell us who it is?
No, of course not. You need to complete the invasion first.
I just want to make sure that we get them in power. So, you're able to create portals, Lucky?
Within reason.
Wonderful. Once the deed is done, I will send you a prayer. You can portal over the individual that you have in mind, and we can instate them then.
This makes perfect sense to me. I will do so without fail.
You get prayers?
What?
I don't know. We good
I
then?
think he's been drinking again.
Always.
I have fucking...
Yeah, with Arrow, it's never an again. It's always just constant.
I don't know, he was flying for how many hours?
What was it, 13? But the math didn't agree.
Jesus Christ, with this shit again. Harrington doesn't know how to do math.
That's fair.
He's like 16 hours on foot. I have a 50-foot flying speed, 3 hours. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, if you're dashing in each thing, like, it mathed out to... Nah.
No, I mean, like,
Do you know what exhaustion is?
Well, logistically, as a crow flies, and you're spending the entire time sitting down, able to travel at full speed. I mean,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not 3 hours.
it's like
boring.
multiply the speed by 2, multiply the distance by 0.75, and you got yourself like a. This man's not far off. I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. I love to go in on Harrington as much as the next guy here. But, actually, Harrington is. I think forgetting about the magnetic equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, show your work next time, Harrington.
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
when you travel like against magnetic current, the world actually slows down the Earth around you, and it makes it so that the time it takes is instead multiplied by the amount of like speed.
MacGuffin in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. You forgot about headwind, tailwind, stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you got to make sure that like your down forces and your up forces are
Yeah, keep going.
Anyway, let's go kill Ruggy.
Let's do a 15-minute break.
Yarp.
All right.
The math check
fair warning for the folks at home, I am not episode 5 level, but I'm getting there. So the combat judgment calls that you're about to see will be bad and dumb because I am not in a full mind. Specifically because, and I need you to hear me out here, we play this game to have fun. It's sometimes fun when inebriated and also sometimes fun when not. So it's just going to be bad stuff. So if people are watching this like years down the line, they're like, bro, Brad fucked up. Yes. Yeah. So we're deciding on, like, you know, what it is we're going to be doing. We've decided that we're going to go and make some less than written changes to the political system. Have we decided exactly how we're going to do that?
Lucky, can you just portal us right into the middle of town? Right on Ruggy's ass, or?
Oh yeah, what do you need to get portaled?
Okay, do you know who's running it? Is it Ruggus Duggus?
I mean, no, Ruggus Duggus runs shit in heaven. He's kind of
Right.
my boss up there.
Okay.
This is Ruggy Doug Ducky, who is in charge of Brokenclaw. So you're going to go in... Bleh, I lost Lucky for a minute. You're going to go in there, dick around for a bit, I guess, and assassinate him? I don't know. Or to put you in his, like, king's chambers or whatever the fuck?
Will he be there?
I don't fucking know. I'm not omniscient.
You don't, like, know how to scry.
No? Do you?
No.
Hey, and hear me out here. Why don't we wait till the middle of the night and you can put us there in his bedroom to assassinate him?
Halflings cannot see in the nighttime. That is a very good idea.
Yeah, neither can forks.
I mean, I can't either, so...
I've got these handy goggles.
You guys can't see in the... Oh, you're weak. That's... Okay, I forget this.
I can. I've got goggles.
So, okay, so... No, you're my follower. You're not weak.
I mean, I'm technically your follower, too, just your bodyguard.
Take it
followed
easy
you
there,
numerous
Kevin Costner.
times.
I'm... Drogar, would you like a drink?
Sure.
Thank you. He'll pour you a tall beer, hand it over to you, wait for you to take a sip.
Wait, hold on. Take a sip.
Thank you. And so just continuing, as we're getting to what's going to be happening, I'm going to port you in there. It's going to be night. You're going to go in there and attack things and kill them. And how you feeling, Drogar?
So far, so good.
Do you feel the little tickle on the back of your tongue?
What is going... Are you roofying Drogar?
No.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
put a stamp in there, Lucky?
Are you feeling the world start to melt around you?
What the...
Help.
Do you
I'm having
understand
no
the
fun.
meaning of life and why it must end?
Hmm.
Oh, rule number 1 was no bad things.
Drogar, do you feel the Fae screaming towards you?
Mm-hmm.
Drogar, do you know how long you have left?
Not long.
Drogar, can you see in the dark?
No.
Weak! See? Fucking weak. And we continue. So, and I need to really outline this for you all. We're going to send you fucks in. Go assassinate Ruggy Dug Duggy, I would assume, at night, whatever the fuck. At this point, you could all just sleep in and bring a fucking candle. I don't even know. What? Sleep for a while, bring a fucking candle, off the Ruggy, get the fuck out. I mean, but you've got a vacuum there. You've got a fallout to deal with. If you don't hold the control point, you're just looking at another problem by another name. I mean, you don't control who goes back into power. So you've got to take the place and then hold it, is the problem. And if they just decide to move their district of government elsewhere, I mean, you don't really have many cards to bargain with once the Ruggy's dead. Have you thought that through?
Given a minute and a half, I could punch everybody in the town in the face.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
minute and a half.
Probably. How many people live there?
Did Arrow help you with that math?
Yeah, no, that's probably like 13 minutes. My 1930 alarm.
That was savage, Chris. That was savage.
I was about to make a joke about it too. I was getting ready for it. The math checked out.
For those at home, Harrington's math wasn't that far off as math goes, but Harrington's Harrington, so we pick on Harrington. For folks at home also wondering, hey, should I cyberbully Harrington at 3 a.m.? No, he's a good boy. We like Harrington. We just fuck with Harrington on stream because he's a good sport.
He will cyberbully you back.
It's true.
He will.
You don't want that smoke.
Hear me out here. You guys do realize that we could probably just get more goggles.
Yeah.
Or it's really easy to see when the entire room is on fire.
There you go.
Yes, but it's not always really easy to get out when the entire room is on fire.
I don't have
Alright.
a problem with fire. Do you guys?
Can the horses see in the dark?
I can dimension door.
I don't know if the horses can't see in the fucking dark. Why would the horses be able to see in the fucking dark?
There's just a question. I'm not a veterinarian.
Oh, I guess you're not a veteran either. You've never ridden a horse into battle. What do you think? You're riding Molly into battle? Oh, God.
Is that an option?
I wouldn't ask that lady for her ride, but
I mean, if you
Try.
want to be the one to approach Exhydria,
So what was the deal with that Goodbye Horses song anyway? What was he pining over?
Oh,
goodbye
there goes
horses.
Nothing, sorry.
Is it like goodbye moon? Good night
Yeah,
moon?
Good night.
similar. Except you tuck your dick between your legs.
That's interesting.
Nobody throws rice in the middle.
Lost my bad
These
decision.
are a very specific variety of joke that we're very specific variety of in on. So folks at home wondering like, hey, can they make those jokes? I mean, kinda, but only kinda, but kinda. Who can make jokes anymore? I don't know. But
Who could joke at a time like this?
fucking honest, I can't.
So, above the table, do we want to try the nighttime incursion, or do we want to go during the day? What do you guys want?
Dude, you want to buy me some goggles? Then sure.
Yeah, we just.
I got
yes,
300
everyone
gold.
would like some
I mean,
goggles.
my weapon
Nighttime.
technically does make light, but yeah, goggles would be good.
Perry would be willing to upfront some gold for the goggles, provided that he gets a bigger cut of the take when we're in Brokenclaw.
Does he say that out loud?
Yeah.
Same goes for me.
How about I send you Fox in with a couple of flashbangs, set the place off, portal them through, concussion the room, walk in afterward, fuck up anybody that's blinded, kill Ruggy, set up a stronghold, come back, bring more things, and then jump into the stronghold and fight a second stage with waves or something.
We could do that during the day.
You could do that during the day.
Yeah.
That'll
Let's
work.
do it.
This is why I look to you, Lucky. Well, this and for all the debauchery.
Understand the attention that you're giving me, and while I love attention, worship is not something I appreciate, but I respect the hustle. I hope you can understand my giving 2 cents on it. We're just kind of talking to talk at this point. Who wants to go fuck up a Ruggy?
God,
Do it.
I want to.
Sounds so good.
I got
I'm-
25 gallons of gasoline burning a hole in my pocket.
You should get that checked. He'll disappear.
Do you need a cream for that? I'm a doctor.
Ram.
Can you do
I
something
can
about this
prescribe
fire?
something.
In my medical knowledge, it would be more of a salve.
Salve.
Bam. Oh, fuck. I had a good hand. You had a jack and a fucking 3. That's the worst hand you can get at a poker. Jack and a 2. Actually, jack and a 2. Jack and 2. Offsuit. What are we doing? Flashbang. These ones. Give it over. You can ask for a flashbang without You're teleporting me. I mean, I can, but you'll say no, and I teleported you, and now you have to say yes so I can get you back before the next hand starts, because you had money down. You bought in, right? You're a fucking... Alright. How many flashbangs? We're going 2. We're getting 2 flashbangs. That's all I got fucking on me. You take a flashbang. He hands one over to you, Shep. And then you take a flashbang. He hands one over to you, Hrungnir. Between the two of you, I figure one of you is either competent or physically able enough to get it in there. Fuck. I'm gonna go back to fucking poker. Please, sir. And that's what we needed. Snap a finger, Shitteth is gone, and Lucky is looking happily to you all as you have 2 new flashbangs. And look at that. We just box him into a bad scenario at a bad time, and wait for him to take a shit. You can get most anything out of him. Yeah. You gonna be
I just want to leave on a caveat here of if who you're putting in power is somebody we don't agree with, we're gonna kill them too.
Go try.
Okay.
Now, Lucky, I know you're not crazy about worship, but it does increase your power, does it not?
I mean, yes.
So maybe we should set up, for lack of better terms, a temple for you in Brokenclaw, and by temple I mean strip club.
I hope it has been entirely and completely obvious that I have not wanted this position or sought it out.
It is, but it's also what you've needed.
I live in an imprisonment of duty.
Hear, hear.
Did you just teleport us already?
Yes.
Duty president.
He will snap a finger, and a portal will open. He's going to grab one of the flashbangs, pull the pin, give it a toss through, give you a wink. You'll hear a He's going to motion over to Hrungnir. The second one, please. Why they're not expecting it.
Get it over.
Second one! How the fuck would they have a second one? It's for the ones that didn't look at the first one. All right, and we're doing this. Get the fuck in. He will motion over. Alrighty.
I'm through.
I click my boots to speed.
Right before everybody jumps through, I cast Bless, targeting Fork, Hrungnir, and Drogar.
Did Fork jump in yet?
I would
No, we're like right in front of the portal. He's trying to shove us through.
I'm slapping the zippy coin on your back.
It will only work on my right hand. According to discussions me and Brad have had.
No comment.
All
It's
right.
already done.
Well, it's not going to do anything.
Why will it only...
Because
I didn't know that.
my rocket fist is a weapon. My other fist is not. It only works on weapons.
Is that your dominant hand?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
It's the one I attack with most. Yeah. So we'll put it on my hand.
Through the portal.
Whoop.
And...
Now all I hear in my head is the
Goodbye horses. Me too. The whole time.
No, the kitchen gun with the pull the pin, drop it in.
Oh yeah.
New grenade.
Alright. While we're doing this, there we are.
Burning. It keeps flashing. Chess. Chess.
Subliminal messaging.
Nick and I were playing chess earlier. That was the whole time. We had a lot of fun.
Chess.
Awesome possum. We are now moving through the portal into Ruggy's palace. Yeah.
We'll roll initiative.
Let's see it. Yeah, let's see a roll for initiative.
Boy.
Did you just say boy? Ed?
Yeah, boy, if you know.
I'll accept that statement only from Hurlinger, specifically because of the beard.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Sincere, yeah. Just heavy Dad of War vibes from him.
Well, yeah, now that he's got the belt of dwarven kind.
He is not the God of War, he is the Dad of War.
I need to change that art. Yeah.
Don't forget zeros before single digits.
Right.
Alrighty then.
What color's your beard, Ben?
It's got to be dark. Could be black.
Yeah.
Could be dark brown and gray.
The younger Dad of War.
Arrow and Shep. Who's got the higher initiative?
It's 3. Plus 3.
Mine is also +3.
What's your dex? Mine's
17.
16.
Ro goes first.
Yes.
Do. You do, and then I do.
Awesome possum. My follow-up question is, where would folks like to be appearing? Mid-fight. Or beginning of fight, I should say. These folks are all flashbanged.
I was just say, are we getting a surprise round? Since they're flashed. Not happy.
Yeah.
Let's just go in order then.
Awesome possum.
So does that mean?
Yeah, so you appear through this portal. That'll be... I don't know if this is Rick and Morty colors, so we're just cowabungaing it. Portal. Yeah. You appear through. Where are you going?
So are these? What are these peons?
These are halflings. Around you'll see one Ruggy Dug Duggy. He is
All
wearing...
right. Yeah, I'll just run right upon his ass.
Alright. Bamf. And you are there. That's a Ruggy.
Let's do it. 24.
That'll hit.
24.
That'll also hit.
All right. The first one is 6 bludgeoning and 2 lightning. The second one is 13 bludgeoning and 1 lightning. Bonus action attack missed. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. You'll note Ruggy is currently blinded. Oh my goodness! I'm as blind as Justice used to be around here. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. That'll see the turn go over to Arrow, who is appearing now. Arrow, what are you up to?
Arrow's gonna come in, probably right in front of Hrungnir.
Okay.
What's the I just gotta look at one wording. Okay. How far are those peons in the top top corner from your screen. How far are they apart?
Top corner?
Yeah.
Like these ones?
Yes. Wait, no. North of that.
You're looking... Yeah, 30 feet.
Between all three? All four?
30 feet between all three. I mean, you could AoE and pretty much get them.
I'm throwing a fireball probably in the space in front of the leftmost top boyo.
What's your radius?
It's 20 foot.
40-foot diameter? I mean...
I'm refraining from hitting refraining from hitting everyone.
That looks about 20 feet.
Okay, and that does not hit fork.
Does not hit fork. It, like... Fork, you'll
Pinch
smell
some
it.
leg
You'll smell
hair.
the shit out of it, but... Doesn't hit fork.
Oh, I rolled well too. 33 damage, and it's Dex 15.
Jesus. 33 damage. Each? What's your DC?
It's 15 Dex.
Okay. These three look rough.
Or beat a fireball left.
Anything else in your turn?
I'll go like 10 feet into the air.
Alrighty. That'll see the turn go over to Shep. Through the portal, what are you up to?
I am... Actually, I'll just turn around
Okay.
and take a shot at closest guy.
Let's see it.
14 to hit.
That will miss.
And then I'll use my bonus action to shoot again
Okay.
with my crossbow and do even worse. So yeah, there's that.
This halfling is going to look intently towards you, Shep.
Okay.
You look like you're gonna write a book after this encounter, if you can write it all! Ha! Will be the response you get. This one seems to be trying to goad you in personally. Turn will then go over to Perry.
Okay, 2 questions. Is it going to take a full action to close the door, or will it be an object interaction? And the second question is Ruggy currently incapacitated?
He is blinded. He is not incapacitated. You can see that he's rubbing his eyes from a distance. As far as closing the portal, you would know that you do not have
No,
over
the
that
door behind us. The door behind us.
door behind you. Taking a look back, is closed upon entry.
Beautiful. Okay, then I will step over 1 spot to Perry's left. Yep. Turn and face that bastard. And I will summon a spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That it will be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
9 force damage, and then I will attack him with my mace.
Okay, let's see it.
That is a 24 to hit
That will hit.
with 11 bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning.
Alrighty. It's not looking well.
I will then proceed to move 2 squares down.
Here.
Yep. That way there's a lane for anyone who's interested. And that will be my turn.
Drogar, you're appearing. You're kind of like bumping into Shep on your way in. Where are you going?
Should I have had advantage on the halfling because he's blind?
Right
No.
now,
No, when I attacked him.
yeah, let's give you
How long it
advantage
lasts.
after the fact. I don't have it in me to retcon Fork's full turn. We'll give Fork advantage in some other fun thing this next turn.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, so I had a 23 and a natural 20.
Okay. Those make a drastically different amount of damage. How do you want to do that one?
I'll just have it hit him in the throat, as I say. Maybe you should on your friend's shoulders if you want to take me on. So you can equal a whole person. That's probably really harsh.
I'm dying! My whole family's gonna miss me! Oh no! Oh, I hope they get good military benefit. Dead.
And that's all.
Alright. How much damage, by the way, did you get?
Seven on one and 11 on the natural 20.
You had like 5 hit points left. Yeah. Yeah, that's a on a scale from 1 to dead man, solid dead man.
Okay.
Perry, your magic weapon would have resolved after his death or at the same time of. Where would you like your magic weapon to wind up?
Let's put it right against the wall next to the other guy.
Does that work, or do you want this wall?
That's perfect. No, first spot.
Okay. Alrighty. Drogar, you're appearing in. You're looking at a room full of halflings that are going through a rough fucking time. They've been assigned to guard duty, and about half of them have been supremely made useless. What'd you like to do?
Let's see. How far would 30 feet movement get me within 10 feet of Ruggy?
Yes, you could get up to melee, actually.
Cool. I'm gonna get to 10 feet. So that's all I need. Bonus action. I'm a rage, and then I'm going to take some slices.
Okay.
Don't forget you are blessed.
Thank you. It's gonna be a 21 on the first.
That will hit. Solid 9 plus 10.
9 plus 10. All right. It's gonna be 9 plus 10 damage on that first one,
Okay.
and then I'm slice and dice again. $26,
That'll hit.
2 hits, and then 19 on the damage on the second. If you need to know the breakdown of like fire versus slashing, whatever. I can give you that too.
Nope, I'm good there.
Okay.
He is not looking well.
That's gonna wrap it up for me.
Okay. Turn will then go over to the halflings, who are just trying to fucking survive at this point.
Is this a surprise round? Or...
Yeah, they've been fucked supremely. I'm trying to figure out which one of them are going to be entirely useless. Because it's the surprise round for folks at home. 3.5 and second edition, I think earlier ones had a surprise round where you surprise the targets. Now in 5e, surprised is a condition that is applied to individual NPCs or PCs based upon whether or not they, as beings, were surprised. It is up to DM discretion. They were all essentially just kind of fucked here. The only person I would say expecting an assassination would probably be Ruggy. He does die a lot. We're looking at halflings that have not resisted their shock and awe factor here. They're like experiencing their first Kiss concert, and then the fireworks start flying towards the audience. And for those that have been to a Kiss concert, it is expected. But for those that haven't, it's scary. That's what the halflings are dealing with right now. That will actually see the next turn go over to Hrungir, who appears through the same whole portal thing. You're there, and you're looking at halflings that are not having a good time. What would you like to do?
Rapid assessment of the situation as far as how armed are these halflings? How fearsome do they look?
Armed enough for show, not enough for assassination.
How does Ruggis look?
Your old boy Ruggy, rough.
DC 17 wisdom save.
That's the one he's bad at. In true Ruggy fashion, he's got a 2.
I just did hold person on him as a bonus action, so he is paralyzed. He can't do anything on his turn. At the end of his turn, he can make another attempt to save. I think he's going after me. So now with the rest of my turn, am I within 30 feet of him?
I
gotta move, it looks like.
Yeah, you're like 5 feet out. You can move up to be 30 feet within.
Well, I'm going to do an attack, a ranged attack on him. So
Okay.
Move me so I don't hit anyone else if I can.
Would here be fair?
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I want to any creature. All right. Can I move within 5 feet of him? It doesn't look like I can. I got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. You got it.
All right. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is critical hit if the attack rolls within 5 feet. So.
And you're blessed.
And I'm blessed. All right. I'm gonna roll the. If I'm at a 23, do I need to roll the d4 to hit him?
You can.
Oh, it auto hits. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that should. He's paralyzed. He's fucked.
Yeah. All right. I gotta write this down. Uh, 44 points of damage.
Oh,
If he has any resistances, let me know and I can deduct because I've got 3 different types of damage.
How do you want to do this, Ruggy?
Oh, he just hits him in the top of the head and makes him a foot shorter than he already was.
And as you all have likely seen at one point in your lives or another, this is a dead ruggy. It is a ruggy who is dead. Just a dead ruggy. This is a man who is not alive. It's a dead ruggy. Yeah. We're going to do a quick break while I pee, because I've drank way too much liquid tonight. And I desperately need to break that seal. Let's take a quick break while I also get some other things ready. Because we're looking into stage 2 of tonight's combat. Be back here in a couple minutes.
Woo. Stage 2.
Joe is now.
Are we sending it? We're sending it.
Send it.
Awesome. We've now beaten part 1 of tonight's encounter, as I totally didn't just take a full break to think up part 2, and instead just go outside to smoke a beer. So, yeah. We're back. So what happened here? Ruggy Dug Duggy is dead. You're looking at 4 healthy halflings and 3 not-so-healthy halflings that are scared, to say the least. Hrunger, you have dealt a finishing blow before Ruggy, with an initiative roll of 4, can even get his turn before dying. This is a dead Ruggy, as Ruggies go. You know, you've seen your fair share of Ruggies, like, doing well, doing not well. This Ruggy is not doing well. He's down. Now, you do hear a crackling from him. And then you hear a weird humming from the air. It doesn't seem to be coming from a specific direction, oddly enough. It does seem to be coming from the room instead. Hrunger, you also have the remainder of your turn. You would note the environment has gotten threatening, if there's anything action economy left that you've got.
No, that last act of smashing was I moved, I had a bonus action, and I attacked. So, action.
At a solid Hrungnir smash, you're noting a build-up. Seems to be audio, visual, as light starts to get brighter. Like, everything is just more aggressive to the eyes. Like, slightly and then more intensely over a few moments. At which point, one of the halflings is going to make their way toward you, Hrungnir. And go for... Nope. They were surprised last turn. They are good right now up until Fork. Fork is up. Who is...
I get a quick assessment of this sound and light. Is this originating from this Ruggy, this dead Ruggy, or...
This seems to be emanating from the room around you without a noted source. It does not echo. Most notably, it seems to be almost as though it's being broadcast directly into your ears.
Fork thinks it has to do with this dead Ruggy's body. He's gonna grab it and dimension door 500 feet in the air.
You successfully dimension door 500 feet in the air with the Ruggy. You'll note the sky you see above looks bright. Like a beacon has just been lit off.
All right. Well, I'm going to just huck Ruggy. That's my next plan. I will Misty Step before I hit the ground.
Okay.
But that's a few turns from now, so... Yep.
It'll take like 50 d6. We'll just call that a later time. I think it maxes out at like 30 or something. I don't know. Terminal velocity and whatnot. You dimension door back inside at a later point. We'll address you in a moment coming back in. For Arrow, you'll note this humming sound is getting a little louder and more aggressive.
Look around. Anything changing with the environment?
The half looks scared as shit.
I'm gonna hold. Can I? I don't think I could. I don't have a plan. Best plan is no plan. Another fireball on the 3 direct to my side. Not the 3 that were hit, the other 3.
Nope,
yeah.
The other 3.
Yeah. A little more south.
Yep. Looking up screen up left.
Not the ones that were hit. The ones. I want to hit the one that's in line with me. Yes.
Okay, that's super duper doable. What's your DC on that?
15. And with that, I am finally free of this fireball necklace.
Yeah. What's your damage?
Let me roll it. Where's normal fireball? There it is. 27.
Yeah. That is 3 dead Reggies. Anything else on your turn? Cool. We're looking over.
Can I go up towards the door and see if it's locked?
It appears to be closed, not locked. You can open it, but not walk through it, or you can walk through it and not open it, and it's closed, so you can't do that. Sorry, baked. Off of Pabst Blue Ribbon, because that's federally legal. You're looking at a door that's not open. You can open it. You wouldn't be able to walk through it, though.
I'll open it.
You'll open it. You'll take a look outside. There are 2 more halfling guards waiting out there. They look to be talking about sports. One of them's talking about how there's a baseball game going on. Looks to be up dome, and the other one's talking about a basketball game going on down dome. Seems to be a pretty nice time.
Both time. Hate to kill these guys. I will feel no remorse. Moving on. I'm done.
That will see Shep.
Who was turned into a rook?
There is a magic weapon from Perry nearby the halfling.
Ah. Alright. I will let Perry deal with that guy. Turn around and go like 15 feet towards whichever. Those guys, sure. And take a shot at the guy on my farthest left with my crossbow.
Alrighty.
23 to hit.
What you got for damage?
Damage. And then I'll shoot him again. Oh, it's so close. There we go. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And another 8 damage.
That is a dead halfling.
Wait. And that's it. That's what I'll do.
Alrighty. That'll see... Yeah, we are over to Perry.
Okay, as Perry walks up to this halfling in the corner, he will say in a prayer, I think Ruggis is aware of what's going on. And he will smash with his mace this halfling.
As you say Ruggis, everything around you becomes inaudible. The light hum to purr has now become a screechingly loud sound. This same goes for anyone else in the room. This is very intense.
You said Ruggis in your brain, though, right? You didn't say it out loud.
No, it was a prayer
Yeah, prayer to... Oh.
to Lucky, which are usually silent.
Yep.
Do I still get an attack?
You do. A lot of stuff going on.
Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 11 damage. And then bonus action with spiritual weapon to hit. That will be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
10 force damage.
That halfling is not looking well, but is kind of giving you one of those, I can do this for most of the day type of moments.
I'm laughing as he has lower class written in Celestial imprinted on the left side of his face.
Joke's on you, I'm not classist. Will be...
Well, he can read Celestial then, we know that.
That we do. Yeah, that'll be his response. He has no turn yet for a while. After parry, you'll note there is a crack of light from a... Now jet black, because I can't see him on the board. That is a Rugus Duggus appearing. Seems to have been goaded in by the violence and then summoned in by name. He will take a look around the room. That will see Drogar is up.
All right. So he's just here and he's looking around. He's not like, all right. Gonna kind of back away from him. Over to the right. So maybe like back 10 and then the rest of my movement the right. And then yeah, I'll hold action in case something, attacks me or, whatever happens.
Alrighty. Cool. Awesome possum. And we're looking at halflings who are not doing well. One who is looking parry in the snoot, who's actually going to get an action this turn. This halfling reaches out to you, parry, and will attempt to hit you with a short sword. That will see a total of 16 on the attack roll. Does that meet your AC?
I push it back at him with my shield and laugh.
Awesome possum. At which point, two halflings are going to procure longbows. One is going to volley towards Drogar with a 17.
17 on the dice?
Yep.
Or just a 17?
Or 17 total.
That'll miss. I'll miss.
Then another 17 towards Hrungir. So we get another miss.
Mm-hmm.
These two halflings up here are going to go for another... 18 on Shep, and then an 8 on Shep.
18 will hit 8 won't.
Okay. We're looking at a total of 4 piercing damage as a bow fires its way into you. Give me a dex save.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, we'll see that you grab onto it as the arrow flies into you. It was giving off a sound as it landed in your shoulder. It was burning just slightly. Something was going to detonate. You caught it before it did. That will see the turn go over to Bada bing, bada boom. Hrungnir. What are you up to?
So I have a Rugus in front of me.
Yes, indeed.
Identifiable. I have met him before.
Yeah. This is
Um,
Rugus.
In lore, what is Rugus Dougus's power level? Religion check or wisdom check or
Bane
Look, he
says
just
yes,
said he
sir.
was his boss.
Bane says yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. I will take the disengage action.
Okay.
And I will move a healthy distance away from Rugus. Let's call that 15.
15, like 1-5.
Yeah. With the disengage action enacted as my action.
Like to here.
That will be my turn.
At that, Rugus Douglas will take a look around the room. He will survey his surroundings, and he's going to go for a wave towards his closest ally, Hrungnir. Give me a wisdom save.
I still have bless running, right? So, saving throws include proficiency.
If applicable, depending on the class. Your starting class, I should say.
I'm a cleric, so yeah, that will. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Double checking that. I have it open. Saving throws, wisdom and charisma. All right, so we are rolling with a 28.
You feel no effect.
What did he
Which
just try to
point?
do?
Hmm?
Do I recognize what he was trying to accomplish?
There was a spell cast on you. You believe to compel your will.
Oh, I'm knowledgeable in those.
That will see. The end of its turn. Actually, my mistake. It will move. That would be forward towards Hrungnir. That'll see the turn go over to Fork.
All right, I did the math. By that I mean I googled it. And basically I'm gonna hit the ground if I don't get this Misty Step right. So I need to roll an intelligence check. Is what I'm thinking. You agree?
That I
mind
would
showing
say
me?
would be up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. I'm all right. Natural 17. I will. It'll be my whole turn. I will be right in front of the open door.
Okay, then use movement to walk in.
Oh yeah, I still have movement, huh? Because that was just me falling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll run in right next to Hrungnir.
Okay. And that is a fork. Got a bonus action.
No, that was the Misty Step.
Oh, yep.
I
bonus action,
guess I
movement,
have an action.
Yeah.
Well, what's my action, right? Well, I don't know. It says you fall 500 feet in a round, but I feel like that took the time that an action would have taken place.
That
The
should've
intelligence check was my action. That's my turn. It's Arrow's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, just talking to myself.
Can I get a charisma saving throw from Rugus Douglas?
Yes. He beats your DC.
Okay.
charismatic, I guess.
He is a very specific thing.
I got nothing else, honestly. Would you consider pulling a patch off of the, what's it called? Off of the cloak of useful items to be an action?
I think it says in the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it says.
Because this is the only other thing I can do.
Do it then.
Grove of useful items. An action. Yep, that's all. That's me then.
Okay. That will be over to Shep. What are you up to? You get a Rugus Duggus in the room and halflings that are freaked out.
I am going to make my way over towards where Drogar is. I want to be where I am, but on the other side, so I'm closer to the door. Does that make sense? On the other side of Douglas. Like I want that
you.
angle, but I don't want to be at the door. Yeah, like right there, that's fine. As long as I have an angle on shooting him and I'm within 30 feet. Then I'm gonna hold my action for him to attack one of our party, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Do that.
That'll see Perry.
Oh boy. There's so much to consider here.
What would Lucky do?
I'm going to attempt to command Rugus Duggus.
Yeah, you are.
Quit.
Quit.
DC 15.
Stop.
Just stop it.
Dad.
Quit.
Just stop.
Hey, knock it off.
33.
Well, as a bonus action, I will attempt to halfling next to me with my spiritual weapon.
You command the Rugus Duggus, and the Rugus Dougus's response is, "Nah, not feeling it." Thwacking the halfling. What do you get for an attack?
18 to hit.
Yep, that's a get him.
Max
Yeah.
damage, 12.
Yep, that's a dunked on halfling. Hey, what? I can't believe you did this to me. Is the response he'll get. It's a hit, halfling. That'll see the turn go over to Drogar.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess we're doing this. I'm running up, so I'm within 10 feet of Rugus.
He is flanked now.
All right. So I'm slice and dice. Is Bless still up? Before I roll.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Okay.
What, no?
How is it not still up?
As soon as you attempt to cast another concentration spell, you have to drop concentration on the original spell you were holding.
Command is not a concentration
Oh,
spell.
okay. I thought it was. That's on me. It's still up.
24. To hit.
To hit. That'll hit.
All right. $22 on the first. And slicing again. $23.
That'll hit.
Throw the dice on the floor. That's good. All right. 27 damage.
Awesome.
And that's gonna be that's gonna do it.
As you do so, the halflings will begin to pick up speed and run one towards Fork, one away, two also away. This one will actually make it here. Nope. There we are. They are trying to get their way out. This halfling is going to take the disengage action and also skedaddle on out. Help! Help! They're liberating us and it's terrible! You'll hear a cannon in the distance goes off, seemingly into nowhere, almost as though this war will not be fought with massive amounts of battlements, but instead inside of one room, because I'm a lazy DM. Yeah. We are making our way off, or at least this halfling is. That will see the turn go over to Hrungir.
Oh, is that one not going to attack me?
It is not.
Okay.
I've had all this time to think about what I want to do, and I still can't make up my mind. Well, yeah, I guess you can make another wisdom saving throw at a DC 17.
You feel like wisdom might be a really good saving throw for him.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
I'm
plus.
hoping for a 1.
Okay, just like a plus 13 kind of good. Like, yeah, he's feeling fit as a fiddle.
How about a make a DC 15 con save?
The first one was from his wand.
No, the first one was bonus action hold person.
Oh, okay.
My wand.
This one's from your wand.
He's not doing well. What do you got?
He's paralyzed. He's incapacitated
On the con?
on the con.
It's a wand of paralysis.
Alrighty. You'll note the wand has an effect. There seems to be some sort of condition immunity overriding the paralyzed. I'm trying to figure out how to narratively give that to be like, hey, your spell worked, but also immune to the condition in the first place.
If he's immune, it's kind of just...
Yeah, bounces.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah. Worth a shot.
Oh, absolutely. It's a game ender typically.
Yeah.
So that was action. That was bonus action. I will. Is he wielding a weapon?
Not yet.
I will step away from him again. I will move another. Oh no! You know what? No, I don't want because Drogar is 10 feet away. It's not flanking, correct? You have to be within 5 feet.
You have to be on opposite sides exactly.
All right. I just don't like him casting area effect on himself and then affecting us. I'll stand there for the good of the damage.
Hey, you got time for a question?
Who is that directed at?
You, Hrungnir.
Are we pausing this battle for discussion?
That depends. Can you give me a wisdom save first?
Jesus. So I did. Oh, right. So 6. This one's only a 25.
Only a 25. So I'm glad you got time for a question. You feel unnervingly charmed? You and I are going to be great friends for a few moments. My name's Rugus Douglas.
Hey, Brad, counterspell.
You try to counter a spell, there is no spell cast.
There's no spell. Damn it, that's my last spell.
This is a legendary action. You would note there's no verbal or somatic components ticking you to cast.
You'd never use the counter spell, technically.
He just stares right at Hrungnir and gives a very specific overriding DC charm.
Okay.
So, you care to explain to me why you and your friends came inside to beat up my man?
He is a ruthless tyrant. We were liberating the people.
Look, you can either do his job in his stead, or I can kill your asses. Take your pick.
We do have someone to place in his power.
Answer the question.
Specifically, I'm not fit to lead halflings as of this moment.
Will be the sound of his forearm elongating into a spike. You chose death then! Fucking stupid!
He gets punched in the back of the head.
As he gets punched in the back of the head, so do you by the halfling behind you.
No! All right.
You'll take 4 punching damage to the base of the cranium. Not enough to actually do anything crazy, but it's ow. How much is Rugus taking?
I don't know if I actually hit him. I got a 24.
You will hit.
Okay. That's my first. It's my turn, right?
It's still Rugus's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought his turn was before me. After, or in between me and Hrungnir. Sorry.
It was. He used his turn to attempt to successfully charm Hrungnir and then talk for a bit.
Gotcha.
He's got a bonus action that he might do depending on whether or not it turns out shitty.
Well, I haven't hit him yet then.
Okay. The halfling hasn't hit you yet. So, who are you putting in power? I need an answer.
Lucky.
Torch the fucking place! You'll hear something going off in the sky. Now it's your turn, Ferg.
All right. So yeah, that first punch is +5 is 12 bludgeoning and 5 lightning. I will summon a shadow fork to the right of me. They're flanking with Joa.
your shadow fork appears, and you'll note Rugus Duggus will look angrily over towards the side of you, towards this clone.
Okay. Second attack for me is a 18. 18 hit?
That will not hit.
You're at,
No.
Are you at advantage?
Oh.
And did
Am
you
I
add bless?
advantage? Am I flanking?
You are flanking. And
Okay.
blessed.
And blessed. Fabulous.
You're taking the hit from the halfling behind you
Okay.
as well.
That's 26. Yeah, I took that damage already. 26 to hit on that then.
That'll hit.
And that's 12 bludgeoning, 4 lightning. That's when I'll unleash Incarnate and my shadow will punch him with a miss. But I will action surge and punch 2 more times.
As you action surge to punch 2 more times, Rugus is reaching out towards the shadow self and squeezing it. It disappears into the hole that it came from.
Ooh. Gross.
Hold on. Did the shadow roll with advantage due to flanking?
Yeah, no, I rolled everything right for the shadow.
Cool.
The shadow is being squeezed into a package.
Does a 23 hit?
23 will hit.
Okay. My other attack missed. And that's 7 lightning along with 8 bludgeoning. That's my turn.
Okay. Rugus Duggus will now look to the sky, point, and his finger will begin to glow. That will see Arrow is up.
So his fingies glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Bony
Just
T on us.
scream, torch the fucking place. And the humming getting louder.
Mm-hmm.
Who is closest to me?
Perry or Shep?
Flip a coin.
Throw
I'm
it
gonna
on the
go
ground.
grab Shep. And if Shep will go with me, I'm gonna dimension door. Like down the street, like 300 or let's do like 100 feet. 100 feet. That's not bad. Would Shep go with me?
Yep.
Okay.
He will.
That'll see. The turn will go over to Shep, who is hanging out outside. Way away. Got anything you want to
I
do?
didn't trust that.
Just in case, Shep will activate, or try to activate, his, boots of flying, or whatever they're called. Got a 2, so they work.
Awesome.
So I'll just hover next to, Arrow. And hold an action, I guess. Is it an action to activate the boots? Hold on.
Forget. Those are homebrew.
Okay, I'll just hang out there.
Do we see
Winged
anything from the
boots.
sky?
I could use my bonus action to hide. Bring Arrow with me. Or do you want to hide? Alright, so I'll use my bonus action to hide, and we will hide in the bushes or in an empty house or something, I don't know.
You'll make your way
Whatever's
into
around.
a building called Fight Bar. There seems to be luchador fights going on in here. Nobody seems to be any the wiser what's going on.
Did we see anything coming from the sky?
Yeah.
What did we see?
Some black smoke. Some, like, real brimstone type shit.
Okay. Are we in
Alright.
the range?
I gave Christina those boots. It's an action to cast fly on yourself is what it is.
Okay, thanks.
I need to pee. I'll be back in a minute. We'll be right back in just a moment. We'll come back and it'll be Perry. The whole thing. We'll be right back.
say in a prayer to Lucky, the crazy fucker is going to nuke the place. Either help or get me the fuck out of here. He's going to take his bonus action to move his spiritual weapon and hit one of the fleeing halflings. Because that's just the kind of guy he is.
Crashing into a halfling's head. What's your roll to hit?
That is a 19.
Oh, hit. Oh, excuse me.
For 9 force damage.
9 force damage. This one's not dead, but definitely took enough damage to the side of the head while running away to get knocked unconscious. Down. Not down.
Perry is
but down.
going to use the dash action to get as far out of here as he can.
Kazoink. In the back of your head, Perry, you'll hear, "I gotta do everything my fucking self. How about that?" And then you'll hear something, like, kind of pull away from your head. That'll see the turn go over to Drogar.
Okay. So I'm looking at the two people who are left in here. Is Hrunger still looking kind of off from whatever Rugus did to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run up and grab Fork, if he is willing.
Nope.
You're not willing?
Nope.
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 Very well then.
Do what you do, man.
Yeah. Well then, if Hrunger's still looking off and like he's not looking friendly towards us, I am just gonna dimension door and say next to Harrington. Or arrow. And poof, over there.
Yoink.
That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there and be like, something's off. Something's very off with Hrunger, and Fork didn't want to come with.
These two halflings are going to leave. This one's going to go for a kick to the ass on Fork. He misses and cries.
Yeah, kiss my ass, more like it.
At which point you hear a coming from the mouth of the halfling. Hrunger, you've got a turn. You are currently feeling great about this halfling-ish figure-looking thing. What would you like to do?
Am I making a save to break charm, or is that not an option?
If you want to make a save, you definitely can. Gotta check the fucking DC on that.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 3 on the dice for the bless that I assume is still on me.
Yep, concentration
And
still
I'm a
maintained.
plus 9, so that puts me at a 32.
That will be a successful save. No longer charmed.
Is the save my action?
No.
But he did create a weapon of malice in front of me.
He set something off, and you can hear it up somewhere up.
I thought he had like shaped his arm into a piercing weapon.
Oh, he did that as well. Yeah, sorry for that.
How much damage has he taken? I'm just kind of asking around the table because I don't recall. I'm wondering if he looks burnished at all. I think Forks punched him once or twice.
Yeah, he's
I
at
did
like
about-
50 damage.
Yeah.
Barely dusted.
Yeah.
um, Brad,
What?
you're making me think.
I didn't plan this, did you? I should.
No, I know, not even a little bit. I'm going to step back 15 feet.
What direction?
Straight back.
You, not Ruggis.
Yep. And I'm going to look something up real quick because I wrote something down and I'm not sure if it's accurate. Sorry about this. I just don't want to overstep. Small. Okay, it is. All right. Let's give it a whirl. DC 15 deck save.
That is a fail.
Okay. All right. He is. First of all, he takes 44 force damage. Which amounts to 8. He is trapped inside of a bead of force. Creature that has failed to save is completely within the area, trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that succeed, blah blah blah, partial, blah blah blah. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or any other effect can. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half of its walking speed. The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound.
Oh no! I'm stuck in the Power Rangers thing from the early Power Rangers. When they were first figuring out video editing. You got him.
I got him for a second until it's dispelled or however that works. I kind of look at Fork, giving him the shoulder shake, like, what are we doing?
He waves you off, like telling you to get out of the door.
All right. I still have 15 feet of movement, so I guess I will continue out.
Fork,
Mark off one of my beads of force.
bathed in the glow of the all-cleansing atomic fire, you see there is nothing but light and pain in your immediate vicinity. Give me a con save.
16.
Is that everyone?
No.
No.
Just Fork. I rolled for 3 tiers. You beat one of the tiers, which is great, because that tier was triple digits, and this one is not. You will take 84 radiant damage.
Dropping me, not killing.
Awesome. In the interim, before anyone takes another turn, what you'll see is pouring out of the sky is a column of light that hurts to look at. You feel like you've just gotten 3 days worth of a tan standing in front of it for a couple of moments. The building's leveled. It's gone. Fork, you feel really cooked. You're met with a dwarf looking at a book. He's flipping through pages. Fork. Fëanor. Fork. Fermi. Fernway.
Can I talk?
Fair. Yes.
I'll say, oh, look for Francis.
Franson. I don't see Francis on here.
Oh, am I dead?
Are you?
You're the guy with the book.
People tend not to visit me when they're alive.
Oh shit.
That's right. Now would you like to switch on over to different realm?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't, I'm all right with being dead, as long as I don't have to go back to the Feywild.
Can we send you on a mission?
That'd be cool.
Awesome. I'll have you summoned over to your new boss shortly.
Alright, I'll wait here. What was your name?
Garnet.
Say it again.
Garnet.
Garnet. That's a dope name.
And your new employer won't be waiting. They'll be wanting your presence soon.
Yeah,
Garnet.
What was that?
You'll be put inside of a tube.
Oh.
There's a lot of goop around you.
Mmm.
You're a psst. This tube is rising around you. You'll see you're faced with a woman in a dark black cloak. Pulled back blonde hair on an angry disposition. She tells you to get out. Oh, hello there. Get out. Come join. We're having tea. You'll be coming and getting experience with weapons. Christine.
I don't need weapons.
Wonderful. Follow me.
Yeah, sweet. All right. What's your name?
Christine.
Christine. I thought you said pristine. Like the weapons were really nice. Miscommunication there. Christine.
Come now, honey.
Do I know you? Have we met? We met, didn't we?
I am the voice of the place that all things go. So you will follow.
Giddy up.
She'll lead you on somewhere. For the rest of the group, bathed in the ever-cleansing glow of the atomic fire. This land is leveled, at least around this building. They got fucking Death Starred. Behind you, Hrungir, you'll note there is a door procured. Kicked through it is a half-orc who looks very confused. Yeah, Bork didn't agree to be in charge of anything around. Lucky, this isn't very... And you'll see the portal closes. Your name, Hrungir?
Yes.
Bork's name is Bork. Nice to see you again.
Yes.
Yeah, Bork's friend Lucky said that Bork had to be in charge of a town.
This is your town then, sir. Sorry about the building.
Bork kind of doesn't want to be in charge of the town. Bork doesn't like using money. That Bork can't tell if it ever had blood on it.
Does Lucky hold sway over you?
No. Just a nice guy.
There would be a severe eyebrow raise.
You know, Bork, you could always hire people to take care of all that money business for you. If you're in charge, you get to tell other people what to do.
Why would Bork want that?
Then you wouldn't have to deal with the money.
Why would Bork not want to deal with the money?
You just said you didn't want to deal with the money because you didn't know if it had blood on it.
Yeah, Bork just wants a way to stain it.
Oh. Maybe they could help you then.
Yeah, Bork
Professional artists.
Bork wants a way to value clean money. Everybody keeps offering Bork soul coins, and you can wash them. Bork doesn't like it. Hey, what happened here?
Well, it was particular god that is halfling in variety and not very good.
Did Bork do it?
No. The progenitor of Ruggy Dug Duggy did it.
Bork, you're not a halfling.
Bling. Yeah, Bork didn't hear that part. Bork got really nervous for a couple of moments.
No, Bork, you've done well.
Bork's gonna go find Bork's office. You guys think it's on that pile? It's pointing over to the rubble building now.
Yes, speaking of such, we have a friend that didn't make it out of the building. If there's any way that you could maybe use one of your diamonds or whatnot, pull him back.
That one's gone. He's been demoted to evil NPC.
Well, then I will just have to ravage his corpse for loot.
Yeah, Bork thinks for some reason he might have taken his loot with him to be bad, but as a bad guy with the same character sheet.
Well, now that just doesn't make any sense. If he was exploded, why wouldn't his stuff still be there?
Well, Bork thinks that he would be there, or at least ashes. If it was enough to leave ashes of the rest of the building, wouldn't it be enough to vaporize any magic items in there? And Bork doesn't see any ashes.
Yeah, speaking on that, we were promised some stuff for doing this.
By who?
I think Lucky said you would take care of it.
Yeah, Bork doesn't think that at all.
You know, Bork, when you get a chance, I'd love to talk to you about this book that I picked up.
What book?
It's
Harry, did you get my book?
Note.
Oh, the How to Eat Dirt. Yeah, Bork loves that book.
One of those? How did you figure that out?
Well, everything's alive.
Does that mean everything has a soul?
Kinda.
I think Wojtek was doing something with that. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't believe you do have a soul, do you, Arrow? It got sold?
The way I kind of see it is that I still have a soul up until my death, because it can be traded and all that stuff, and the extraction process is a little fucky. So I don't think I lost my soul, but once I die, it's been written off.
That's Wojtek. He fools them into thinking that agency and soulship are the same. That's how he gets the souls. That fun fact, that's how he gets them. That's shit. Yeah, Bork's just gonna go set up a council at some point. You guys like crabs? Because Bork's gonna kind of end the crab trade.
Yes.
Check your messages, Brett.
Yep.
So now what?
Lucky sent us to gather a shipment as well of goods. before we leave of teddy bears.
Bork never heard of it. It's in the fucking rec area. They've got it sectioned off. If you go to the right building, say the right hello, you'll make your way in there. It's a ton of fucking teddy bears. I need them immediately. I'll pay you each 5,000 gold apiece, and no magic items, because that's a fuck ton of gold.
All right, I've got my bag of holding. We'll do this.
I've got 5,000 gold, and by that I mean 500 platinum, because who carries 5,000 gold? Perry, you know exactly where this recreational area is. There is a principal there who is very intent on making sure you make it to your destination, as he is very enamored with you, Perry. Well, hi diddly doodly. Making our way out?
Yes, who are you?
Principal. Your principal. Your pal.
I love this character. I love this character.
I do too.
And how do you know of me?
Perry, we met before. You didn't remember?
Did that freeze for anybody else?
No.
Perry, you don't remember? Check your back pocket. You always keep a photo of us
No.
there.
I mean, do I?
History check?
He'll check. Yeah.
What you got?
21.
9 plus 10. Never fucking met this man before in your life. He motions to your back pocket.
He will check his back pocket cautiously.
You'll find what appears to be a glyph of warding. It explodes into water, gets you all wet. Smells a little like roses. Can you imagine if that was an explosion? Me just reminding you that I could have had one over on you, potentially to death? Ha! Cute. I run a principal. A principality. Perry, you wouldn't want to mess with my principality, would you? Given that we're such close friends?
No, I just merely need to gather some stuff from this room.
Perry, you're going to gather those teddy bears and you're going to leave, right?
That is generally the plan.
Perry, you going to go back to your house?
Don't have one.
Now, why is that?
Because it's in a far-off dimension. It's very complicated.
Oh, where do you live around here?
I mean, I'm always living, so
Yeah,
wherever I'm at.
Nice, that's good to know. So I could keep tabs on you and you wouldn't have a consistent place to sleep?
I mean, when in Rome.
When in Rome? Hey, Perry.
Yes.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm the janitor.
Perry's gonna pull out his wand of finger guns and use it on the janitor. Alleged janitor.
Principal. He'll disappear.
Dang it.
No finger guns?
No.
So I'll
Like
make
this
10
man
teddy bears.
saw you, nodded with the legendary resistance, and fucking left.
I love
What did he look like?
He was a man who was gaunt in figure, had an off-gray tinge to his skin, a couple of horns sticking out, almost touching towards the center, and a light glow to his eye.
Religion check? anything that would potentially, yeah? That will be an 18.
Maybe a distant relative of Samael? Maybe not so distant.
Would I be led to believe that this could have something to do with me freeing Asmodeus?
Who knows?
I'm gonna gather them teddy bears up real fucking fast.
You'll each receive 5,000 gold.
Hey, Lucky,
Yes,
I had a thought.
I had one too. She was great.
Ah!
I was thinking, this is all, under the table and all. Wouldn't it be safer for you to have, prescribing doctor for these quote-unquote medicines that you have?
We have a malpracticing lich operating towards the northeast of the dome at all hours of the night. There is not a single person inside of that dome that you'll be able to convince of a doctor's word, one way or another. They will disregard that word as drivel. Garbage in, garbage
Convince
out.
them it was medicinal?
They've seen snake oil. They will not.
Snake oil can do wonders, It's really good for the skin, especially if you've got bug bites. Moth, oh my gosh, snake oil all over it.
Are you looking to prescribe Axon Church powder in the town of Arrowknee?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to help you out.
Do you have the
I'm a
proper
doctor.
documents?
All right.
Do you have the proper documents?
What kind of documents?
Like a doctorate.
I don't carry it on me. That's very,
Where do you carry it?
very rare and hard to get. You can't just...
If you want to be prescribing as a doctor. Where are your
I have a
documents?
prescription pad. Is that what you're looking for?
No. I'm looking for your doctorate.
All right, I'll go fetch it. Can bring it back later.
You furnish me your doctorate, I'll furnish you a medical license in the town of Arrowknee.
All right then. We can be partners.
No.
Oh, we'll work together.
Shep, I respect a grift. I've got a town full of people that belong in hell. I'm about ready to get organized by a man that does not belong here, even in the slightest. I've got to make sure this does not go belly up.
I'm with you.
Max and Cho's powder is with those teddy bears. I've paid off the right people to make sure that it gets into town with no issue. I hope you don't intend to mess with my supply chain by holding it hostage with a note.
Certainly not. Certainly not. I'm just gonna go get my doctorate and I'll come bring it in for you.
Smart. If you ever attempt to even sneeze on my supply chain, the way that goods get from point A to point B, well, don't.
Oh, no. Worst, I might purchase some of your supply, if you know what I mean.
We'll keep it that
To
way.
samples for my patients,
Yes.
Perry's gonna like puff out his chest as all this is going out. Like he's been cool with Shep, but he'll act like an enforcer right now for Lucky.
Oh,
These
I'm doing the
demons.
same.
No,
I'm
this-
like full on like crossed arm.
No,
Back.
no. Shep is respectable business. Shep puts in work. Maybe not honorable, maybe not the most honest work, but work nonetheless.
Whatever you say. When you get a moment, I would like a word, Lucky.
What?
He is going to tell him about Principal and all the details on that.
Tiefling supplier, devil kind, very gifted. Lot of interest. Small.
Is he a problem?
He's not a problem. He's a pain in the ass.
And what is his real name?
I don't fucking know. I don't summon him regularly. He brings the stuff and I buy the stuff. It's a good time. There's not really much else to it. Did you want him to have a name?
Wait, is this above the table or no? I mean, usually in dealing with that kind, there is power in a name.
His name was Reginald. You can call him Reggie.
Understood. I do have concerns about Fork.
If you believe he should have been named, that's a sign for you to document info. Get it back to me, just like you just did. And keep tabs on him for as long as you can. Keep tabs on his abilities, known aliases, and locations.
Noted.
I can't give you the thumbs up or thumbs down on everything that breathes.
Understood. Just trying to use what resources I have.
As am I. And I hope you recognize that I'm recognizing you as a resource.
I do.
Good.
Speaking of which, he'll hand Lucky the piece of paper that Timmy gave him the other day. There you go.
Kid's a little fuckhead. Has no one done anything about him at all? No, nobody's decided to take him in to, like, the god or anything.
No, we've gone through all this, and I mean, when you're over 300 years old,
300 years. That's not an excuse. It's a context. It's not a...
Look, we've tried. We brought him into the guard. The guard said, "Oh, we didn't give him a badge, but we gave him a badge."
You're telling me they've been letting him loose to run rampant on the streets, armed, dangerous, and authoritative?
Yes.
This sounds like them. No, it's some. Yeah.
So I figured the safest thing to do was to get a metal cod piece, which I have on under my pants,
Okay.
and to pay him handsomely for information.
All right. Did he take it?
Yeah, I gave him 300 gold up front for information, and he's been supplying me with such.
Fucking splendid. Who's got the teddy bears?
Oh, Perry's going to start pulling him out of the bag of holding.
I'll have a few because I also have a bag or belt of holding. I grabbed what he couldn't.
You got a fanny pack?
Basically, yeah.
I love it. Fanny pack and aviators.
Just every Disney World dad.
I encountered a man in Massachusetts the other day that actually met that exact description. Fanny pack, aviators, and then the mustache, like the full, carefully, like shaved around his whole face mustache. Shit you not, this is a real fucking human in 2021.
Was he pulling action surge powder out of his fanny pack?
I don't know. I know he got a smoothie. I know that much. I was trying to figure out what the dude's whole vibe was, and he was just trying to figure out life, apparently, just judging by his style. It was a lot. It was a lot. Sorry, big day. So, teddy bears are being procured. Arrow, what are you up to?
Arrow's taken his money, and there was a question that was posed that made me realize something. Arrow doesn't have a house.
He doesn't, and you're 6 dings in today.
6 dings in today.
There's a room that recently opened up above Shitteth. It's got a fridge in it. It's got
Does it? Ooh. With the dings, that's gonna change my plans, though. I'm gonna go see Wojtek to see if he can get him to reset it.
Wojtek will receive this. Wojtek, you'll note, you gave this man an infernal puzzle box. The man solved the puzzle. The boxes are all the fucking same, man. They didn't make multiple molds. You've got another puzzle box, but same damn shit. That man just gotta fly.
Did you catch it?
No, I didn't. I missed it. I
Come
caught
on,
one
Mr.
earlier.
Miyagi.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Wojtek didn't know what it was. No. Not in the slightest. Then Wojtek doesn't see it as a threat. If he doesn't know what the fuck it is, he doesn't give a shit. He just he fully thinks Arrow's a crazy person, which he is. Got it that time. But he would probably just reset the puzzle box and call it good. Send him on his way.
Arrow, you'll note he's 6 dings in. Wojtek, you'll note there's only 9 dings.
That's
So
only
when
3
resetting
off.
the puzzle box, does that decrease the dings? Or did it immediately just ding, 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 ding?
When you were resetting the puzzle box, it reset all of the ones he was in the process of working on to 0.
Okay.
Like
But
it
the
shook
ones
the
that have
tumbler.
already- Okay, yeah. Just shake it every once in a while. It should be good.
You guys in Lucky's will hear a big crash outside. And you run outside and see in the middle of the town, there's an unconscious but not dead Warforged. And his chest says Cornelius V 6.9.
I love you, Nick.
Thanks.
Yes.
Sex spot.
Does he have a mustache like the said gentleman Brad was describing?
No, no
Aviator.
mustache.
Aviator's built in.
He basically War Machine is what's sitting out there, is what you guys are looking
you're
at.
telling me
Cannon
this
on the
fucking-
shoulder.
You're saying he's forklift fucking certified?
Yeah.
Jump me with that.
Shep, do you have anything of note?
No. I want to go shopping, but I can do that next game.
Runger?
Yes, I would go back to my room. I would.
Which is where?
I think I've been staying at an inn. I think I was told that there was an inn like 2 doors down from Lucky's Tavern.
Yeah.
And I would be setting up to send divine message of the happenings of the day, and let my deity know that the interactions on this plane are becoming more and more frequent with higher powers.
He watches you like you just got done with a good game sport. You'll note, sounds exactly like he's been watching Monday Night Football.
Okay. After that battle, Runger is now a 10th level cleric
Nice.
of Bane.
Go get him next time, champ.
Barely.
Brad, can you check messages real quick?
Ooh, max hit points. That's nice.
Oh, you roll your hit points?
I
You
roll my hit
fucking
points.
madman.
He likes to live dangerously.
Brad, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Arrow will start to scratch himself and run towards the edge of the dome, almost as though the beginning of that next applicable plot hook will start whenever another game for that hook starts. Does anybody else have any points of note? Awesome. We will finish out tonight's game here. We'll check back in at a later time. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Be well.
Bye.